Everyone keeps 3 silent lists deep within their heart. The first is a list of the things we've done for which we are ashamed. For some of us, it's a long list. People we've disappointed, friends we've hurt, selfish things we've done, words we've spoken that we shouldn't have, places that we've been that we shouldn't have gone to, temptations we should have withstood. You know what I'm talking about. And in most cases, there's not much we can do about it, except maybe apologize. I once made a very, very big mistake that had a long-term impact, that hurt a lot of people and even injured my reputation. And once I figured out that the whole thing was my mistake and not theirs, I went to those whom I could find and I apologized to them. Now, it wasn't easy, and it didn't fix the mistake, but it did mend some badly damaged relationships and taught me a much needed lesson in humility. Then the second list we all keep is a list of things that we didn't do but we should have done. Hard-working, goal-focused parents have a whole bunch of lists, entries on this list, especially if your children have reached puberty or they're even older than that, because they start challenging everything that parents stand for and say and do. And when this happens, the parents want to know why their kids are acting that way. So they plunge deep into their psyche and they ask themselves all kinds of questions, and they're trying to recall moments when they should have stayed home that they didn't, or they should have given something when they withheld something from their kids, or they should have given to them when they demanded it, and on and on and on. But they were so busy earning a living and making a name for themselves that they missed these things. The damage is done. So it's too late to do much about that list. Kids are in high school now. They're all grown, and you just can't go back when they were a child and show up at the soccer game that you missed. You can't take back those angry words that you shouted, or take them to that dance class you should have taken him to, or went with them to Sunday school like you should have. And this list brings some serious guilt-inducing regrets, and for some reason apologies for things not done are much more difficult to express and perhaps even harder to forgive. Now, the third list we all keep is a list of things that we've done for which we are most proud. Now, this list brings delight, but the melancholy and mourning lingering over the other 2 lists will often rob our joy. In reality, this list is the only list that we can do anything about. We can't fix our mistakes. We can't go back in the past. We can't go back and do something we should have done. But we can impact the future. So let's get at it. Let's, you and me, start doing things that blesses others. Let's dispense some hope. Let's give some encouragement. Let's render aid. Let's create some smiles. And in the process, lengthen the list of the things we do for which we can be proud. Let's work on list number 3. And if we do, lists 1 and 2 will lose their significance. This is Ron Ross, the Mile High Motivator, coming to you from my home office in Denver, Colorado. I'll see you next time for the next edition of Motivation Moment.